What's going on, guys? This is Sullivan Bacam with Bacam Real Estate coming back to you. It's been a while. Sorry, I've just haven't had much time to make a video. I've been so busy with this market, trying to attend to my clients. So, yet, didn't want to forget about you guys, my loyal fans. I thought I'd make one more video before I get this tooth put in, which is coming next week. So, be on the lookout for more smiles. Essentially, just wanted to reach back out to you guys and give you a little bit more on what's going on with the market update. I wanted to change a few things to kind of start touch base on more community, different areas, and focus on that as well. So I'm in general going to talk about what I again service, which is going to be Warren County, Polk County, and Dallas County areas. Going to take this back up here again. This is numbers I just pulled, literally fresh off the press. Currently, right now in the 100,000 to 200 segment, we have 200 active properties with 446 pending, which that's a pretty good spike. If we look from last time, I think we had only 389 pending. We're now at 446, so we're seeing a good movement in this pricing segment. Sold within the last 6 months, 1,346 homes. Again, we are still at a low inventory for this price segment. Average home sold in a month is about 224 with less than a month's worth of inventory. I'm going to take you to this 200, 300. Again, this is the more popular segment in regards to how many houses are being on the market and what's moving. At this point, it's still at a seller's market. We have 608 homes active, 535 pending, and 1,183 sold within the last 6 months. That's about 197 homes sold per month on average, with about 3 months worth of inventory. And that's if no other homes come on the market, of course, right? Um, Again, another property is going to be 301 to 400 segment. We're looking at 664. I think that's a pretty big um, update. I mean, when we're talking about pending to sold, so we look at last time 658 with 245 pending. Now we're at 664 active with 309 pending. So that's a huge uptick in regards to how many houses that were active that have moved into the pending status. So that shows that there's a lot of movement going in that market as well. Although we still see a little bit over 6 months worth of inventory, this is kind of a popular segment with new home and new construction. This is kind of your go-to price here. So I mean, I think when you're looking in this price segment, you're going to get good movement because builders also understand that the market, the competition is going to get stiff. We're heading into the spring market. They're more willing to give credits and things like that that are going to help benefit the buyers. So I think in this market right here, this is fairly fair for buyers, especially if you're looking for a new home. So again, 664 active, 309 pending, and 573 sold within the last 6 months. Let's take it up to 401 up to 500 segment. We got about 256 active, 105 pending, and 210 sold within the last 6 months. That's an average of 35 homes sold per month, leaving us at about a little bit over 7 months worth of inventory. Again, this pricing segment is kind of, again, goes into kind of customs, kind of more the higher end spec homes that people want to get into. If we look at the last time that we looked at this segment, it's at 17 active, 11 pending, and 16 sold. So a little bit of an uptick in regards to what's going on in that as well. I mean, uh, actually a pretty good uptick. We had nine. I'm sorry, that was townhomes. 91 that was pending, 214 sold last month, 242. If we go back over here, 256, 105, 210. So yes, a little bit of an uptick in that area. Not going to touch base too much on the townhome market. It's pretty much the same across the board. We're still a little bit under a little bit over a month and a half in inventory remaining on the market for 100, 200 segment. Condos, townhome in the 201 to 300 segments, a little bit over 7 months. So that's quite a big difference. If you see here, we only have about 3 months worth of inventory. In this, we have about a little bit over 7 months. So that's kind of a pretty fair and expected when you're talking about townhomes in that price range. So what I wanted to talk about was now what I want to focus on also is communities. So I want to focus on what's going on in certain communities. In this instance, we're going to focus on Waukee today. And Waukee, I pulled up, and I'm going to only focus on single family homes in this case. Right now, between 100 and 200,000, there's only two properties. We're talking about two homes that are active between 100 to 200,000. That is a residential single family home. Two active, um, two pending, and 16 sold within the last 6 months. That gives us less than, for sure, 1 month's worth in inventory. We're going to go back to also the 201 to 300 segment. Now we have about 38 active and 31 pending, and 78 sold within the last 6 months. That gives us about 3 months worth of inventory, which is pretty decent in that pricing segment. Again, still a seller's market. We're going to go to 301 to 400. We have 62 pending, 33. I mean, pardon me, 62 active, 33 pending, and 57 sold within the last 6 months. That gives us an average of 9.5 homes sold per month and about 6.5, so a little bit over 6 months worth of inventory in that pricing segment. Now we move to the 401 to 500. That right there is 40 active, 13 pending, and 24 sold within the last 6 months, giving us about 10 months worth of inventory left in that pricing segment. Again, this is if no other homes come on the market. So what I'm seeing, guys, I'm seeing some movement. Obviously, the spring market is hitting. Uh, you know, our weather obviously is not cooperating, and I know that there's still a lot of buyers out there that are looking for the right property. And I think we are going to see more homes come on the market in these pricing segments between 100 and 300,000. I think they're just waiting for the right moment. Obviously, if you're a buyer, you're kind of waiting for the opportunity to make something happen when sellers are looking to list it. I think also people are waiting for their children. Potentially, school is going to be out here within the next month. The next 2 months, we're going to see a lot of movement happen here between now and July 31st. I think that's when you're going to see a lot of movement happen. So be ready if you're a buyer and you're looking right now. Just stay on the prowl because there's going to be those good properties that come on the market right away, and they're gonna go quick just for the fact that there's a lot of buyers out there compared to sellers. So make sure you call a real estate agent, talk to them, see what their thoughts are, let them give you comps, give them your thoughts. I mean, give them you their thoughts so that they can better and thoroughly explain to you what's happening in the market. If you have any questions at all, or there's other subjects or matters you want me to discuss, or there's a community you want me to touch base on, shoot me a text or email me, comment me, message me, whatever you want to do. But feel free to reach out to me at any time. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment here. Again, I'd love to do more of these. I'm going to do my best to try to keep up with it. Hopefully next time I'll have my tooth, my permanent tooth in, and you guys will be able to see me smile more.